All right, so this is the 22nd video under the Maybe series, and it's the 16th under valuations. And in this video, we're going to talk about another way to calculate out cost of equity, right? So far we've been saying that cost of equity is equivalent to the risk-free rate plus beta times the return on the market minus the risk-free rate, right? However, sometimes when an interviewer or someone that you're having a coffee chat with asks you what's the formula for cost of equity, you'll say this, and then they'll say, well, give me another way to calculate cost of equity, right? And if you guys don't know this method, then it's going to look bad, right? That you don't know a second way. At the end of the day, I don't think that this is something that you would get cut for at a particular bank, but it is good to know, right? So another formula for cost of equity is looking at the future dividend, right? So the expected dividend for next year, and that is divided by the current market price of that stock plus the growth rate on those dividends, right? Now, this is typically used more in FIG, but it is just something that's good to know, right? So you might, for example, also be asked to calculate out cost of equity given like an expected dividend amount or something like that. And if you only know this formula, then it could kind of look bad, right? So let's do a sample question. So let's say that someone asks you to calculate out cost of equity for a company that is currently trading at a market price of $50, and the expected dividend is equal to $2, and it has a dividend, growth rate of 4%, right? So this is a question that you could potentially get. Well, how would you calculate out your cost of equity for that? Well, you would have your expected dividend amount, that's $2, divided by your current market price, which is 50, plus the 0.04, right? And that gives us 8%, right? That gives us 8%, right? And that would be your cost of equity in this scenario, right? So honestly, it's just a formula that you need to remember. In terms of kind of figuring out the intuition behind it, I honestly don't think that it's really worth knowing it because this is just something that's so niche in the first place. So honestly, just memorize the formula and know how to plug in values into it and calculate out what the cost of equity would be. So with that, let's hop into the next one.